President Pro Tem. I told you to go ahead and like, click, and share that we would be at Jefferson State Community College again. Okay? Your tax dollars at work is very important to me. So I know that it's shortly after 1 p.m. You probably have had lunch or you may be on your lunch. I want to give you some good news that won't take long for us to do. So again, like, click, and share. And we're at Jefferson State Community College on the eastern side of Birmingham. And so I have Ms. Payne here. We just presented a check, another check in the amount of $250,000. But guess what? You already invested $150,000, right? It's in the district. I believe in higher education. So I want you to see where the first $150,000 give you an update. And then we're going to tell you what you have been able to provide with an additional $250,000, which brings the total to $400,000 to Jefferson State Community College at the Northeast Jefferson County location. Okay, so come on, Ms. Payne. We're going to, this is the Student Success Center. So come on in here. All right, so brand new room. So do me a favor and tell everybody what are we looking at right now?
So this is actually going to be our meeting space for our Student Success Center. We have ordered a projector that goes right here to my right, so that way we'll be able to do some small audience, some Zoom and or some Teams workshops that are going to focus on things like psychosocial needs, financial literacy, digital literacy, and other mental health related services, because we're taking a more holistic approach to assisting students at Jefferson State Community College.
Wow. Okay, so let's go on to this next room, because we want everyone to have an update in terms of where your first $150,000 went. You see the tape that is on the door. They got everything smelling so great. Here's another room. So tell us what this particular room will be used for.
So this will actually be the space for the coordinator. We're going to have a large counter space here so that when everyone walks into the room, they're greeted by the coordinator for the Student Success Center. And this is where they're going to do things like have their needs assessed. So we're going to have a survey type tool. It's going to be available in electronic format and hard copy format for students to identify their needs and or the referrals that they're going to receive here.
Okay.
We're also going to have some computers right here to my right, so that when we have students that come in that may need to apply for state and or federal assistance, that we can actually assist them with those applications right here. Because one of our big things about the Student Success Hub, and one of my pet peeves, is when people give you a number or they give you a link and they say, call this number or click this link.
Exactly.
We want to facilitate that.
Exactly. You want to help them to help themselves.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
More than just give you a number and a link. We actually want to guide you through that complete process.
Did you hear that? So I know the number to Jefferson State Community College, but you come on, Ms. Payne, and tell everyone who is interested, especially for those who are over the age of 30, and you're thinking about, maybe I need to go back to school myself, or you're a younger individual, and you say, I need to go back to school, but I have a child, I have other kind of needs that I have. They are taking a holistic approach. So what's that telephone number?
So the main number to admissions is 205-856-7704. You can also call 203-853-1200. And if you want to contact me directly, 205-856-8588.
Okay, you said that so fast. Now I know y'all gonna say, tell her to say that again. I know. So say it very slowly. So for those who are tuning in live right now, and even later on, you can be able to have a number, right? And you can call to the school itself, Jefferson State Community College, Northeast Jefferson campus, or you can be able to dial Ms. Payne directly. The main thing is we're providing the resources in terms of money for you to get here. So give us that number slowly.
So admissions main number is 205-856-7704. You may also call 205-853-1200. And if you want to reach me directly, my number is 205-856-8588.
You got it? So when we go off live, then you say, okay, if I didn't get it then, I can go right back, right? Okay, so let me hurry up and take you. I know we don't have but just a few more minutes. Come right out here. And We got some good friends of the institution, and starting with our president. And so we're going to let you see what the next phase, this $250,000, what exactly, Commissioner, are you doing with our money over there at Jefferson State? So you've already heard about the holistic approach, which means that if you have a child, if you are an older person, wanting to come back to school and you are young at heart and you say, hey, there's still some opportunity left for me, there is. And I want you to make sure that you call those numbers, right? Because we got to keep getting this thing moving. I know that there's still life in you. All you got to do is just try. Opportunity is present. All you got to do is sign up and make sure you do what you need to do. So, Mr. President, you want to tell us exactly what we're about to look at now?
Absolutely. We're going to look at some renovation that we're going to do to the original campus here. As you come into the campus, we wanted to make it inviting for any student who's coming here and look at some renovations that we're going to do onto the exterior here.
Okay, absolutely. Yes, sir.
You can see we're making progress here with some of our efforts.
Yeah, absolutely. Last time we were on the top of the roof. Turn your light off, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
So this is our nurse education building. It was constructed in 1973. This parking lot and that exterior has not been really improved since then.
Okay.
You can see here when you compare what you can come to in a K-12 environment, brand new high schools. We don't want students coming here feeling like they're coming to a less than institution.
That's right.
So we're going to completely revamp this area, change the parking layout, and then improve that exterior of that building. And this is our Bethune-Doremus building, our liberal arts building.
Yep.
Have some nice outdoor spaces for our students. They want to have that opportunity to come here, hang out, feel at home, and be a part of the Jefferson State community.
So do me a favor, and I know because we got the bus up there, so you all may not have clearly heard what the president was saying. He's saying that they're going to totally revamp. Matter of fact, you'll see some of what they have that is going to be installed. You see it over there. Last time when we came here, we were right up there on the steps, and we were telling you about the building that's ahead of us, which is the George Layton building, which is the nursing education building. And then, as he said, the Bethune-Doremus building that's right there. And so what they're going to do is to make this look like home away from home. Isn't that right?
We want to make it look brand new and inviting for our students.
Brand new. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When you know that your tax dollars are changing lives, he and I both, the president and I, graduated from this institution. And one of the things that I am so thankful for as one who does write for a living, I was sharing with him about the English instructor. And I came and I thought, because I had already gone to, college, and I said, no, I didn't need to start all over again. And I realized at that point that I really did need it. Not only did I need it, it perfected my craft to what brings me a livelihood. Besides what I do as your commissioner, I have a business, and I also write for a living as a part of my business. So that's why I wanted you to know exactly where your tax dollars are going. We're going to continue to invest. It's very critical. So for those of you all who say things to me like, well, hey, Commissioner, we got this college and that college. Why aren't you doing for them? Well, it's important to me. We have to first start in our own district, okay? So the Northeast Jefferson State Community College campus is in Commission District 1, okay? So if you're talking about any other college outside of that, we have Miles College that we support as well. But we're trying to make sure that those institutions that we do have in the district, that they are filling your tax dollars. And that's why I keep telling you about when we work together, we will be that change we got to see. So you're going to see more coming up that we already have the checks. And we're going to be making more presentations. But again, we together will be that change we got to see. Mr. President, you got anything more you want to say?
I'm just so thankful for your support. I really am. Again, I'm a graduate here, so I saw this campus. I've been around this campus for over 35 years now, and so I'm glad to see that.
I only thought you were 16.
So thank you so much for your support. It really is going to make a difference.
Do you want to show them the real check too?
I absolutely will.
You do need to see the real check. we took a picture with what they said, a plastic check, right? So I want to put that up there so you can be able to see. That's your tax dollars. And don't forget, just like Ms. Payne was telling you earlier, all you've got to do is pick up the phone and call. They are so anxious to be able to provide so many services for you. And the main thing is that this is transformative. It was transformative for you, Mr. President, and for myself. I know it will be transformative for you. So listen, like, click, and share. And don't forget, we're